So when you came home, that you couldn't speak to your parents anymore, or they had to speak.
They had to speak in English, and they were pissed. They were very angry with me. And so I remember my brother reteaching me, and he would point out the refrigerator, and he'd be like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's a fridge," you know. But it didn't take that long for me to sort of reacclimate again into the language, and plus my grandmother started living with us when I was about 5 or 6, and she doesn't speak English, so we had to communicate.
So you had to do it again.
Yeah, and I did it. Yeah.
And when did that interest then come more in Vietnamese?
In college, I think, when I don't know. It was weird because there's always, growing up, there's a weird sense of shame, you know, because you don't want to be different from the other kids, and you don't want your house to smell like a different kind of cooking. And when you bring lunch to school, everyone's like, "Oh, okay," you know. And so it took a long time.
What did you eat then? What did you eat at school?
Oh, it was just rice
rice, okay,
and whatever, you know.
Oh, sorry,
it wasn't like sandwiches, you know.
But you were saying it took a long time?
It took a long time to sort of realize that shame or embarrassment was totally invalid and totally detrimental, you know. At the same time, I have no interest, and I knew that it would happen, but starting music and sort of starting my career, I knew that would be a main point for people, because it's a different angle, yeah. And I totally understand that. And I get letters from people who are of Asian descent, or, you know, like cultural clubs or whatever, that want me to come play because I'm Vietnamese, you know. But I mean, that has no bearing on the music that I write. And if it did, that would be one thing. But my ethnicity is never, it's never the platform that I want to stand on or pedal.
But do you mind? Let's say if people ask you constantly, just like I do, do you mind?
This actually is the first time that that anyone's asked.
Oh. Okay.
No, I don't mind, because I don't, you know, I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not embarrassed. But I don't want that to be the qualifier, you know, just as it would be to be a female musician, you know. I would rather just be a musician than to have that sort of identifier, because it seems to sort of compromise the truth of it, which is that I just play music and that I write songs, you know.
Did it help you maybe or not, or is it just It could be maybe I don't know how it started exactly, but maybe if people just hear the music, they can think about you what they want. But maybe they saw you and said, "Hey, that's a nice picture. Someone playing the guitar, Vietnamese American."
Has it helped my career?
I don't know. You think or don't?
No, I don't. I think I might stand out more than other other songwriters. You know, that might be something that people remember. And if it is something that can sort of spark interest, then that's okay, you know. But I certainly want it to be about the music that I write and create.